Welcome to Willow's World of DIY. I'm Willow, and today I'm going to show you guys how to build these floating shelves, or cat shelves, whatever you want to use them for. Let's get to it. I used a Wood Miser sawmill, and this is the first time I've ever milled my own lumber from a log, and I just fell in love with this machine. I think it's amazing. This is all of the lumber after I milled it into the sizes that I need. And this wood is Eastern Red Cedar, and you can see over here to the right all these logs. That's exactly what this wood looked like before, just some log laying on the ground, and I milled it into these pieces and these beautiful colors started coming out. Now I'm using the miter saw to cut the pieces down to the sizes that I need. And this shelf is going to bridge over the window, and I want it to recess into the window just, about a ½ inch to 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to notch out these sides on the bandsaw. And then I ran all the pieces through the thickness planer. And let me tell you, this thing saves a ton of time. I love this machine. Once I have all my pieces planed down to 1 3/4 inches, then I lay out the lumber and measure and mark for my hole locations. I'm drilling these holes to accept a piece of 1/2 inch conduit pipe. You can use, 1/2 inch steel rod or oak dowel rods, but I'm just using the materials that are available to me. So I'm using a 5/8 forcener bit on the drill press to drill all of these holes out for the 1/2 inch conduit pipe. I'm using JB Weld 2-part epoxy to secure these 1/2 inch conduit pieces into place. And I sanded the conduit pipe about 1 inch, for the 1 inch that is buried down into the wood, just to get better adhesion on those pipes. This is what this shelf looks like together after I sanded it with some 220 grit on the random orbital sander. And this is what it looks like after I rubbed 2 coats of shellac on it. I really like the purples that are in this wood. I think it's beautiful. I marked and pre-drilled with a 1/4 inch drill bit into the wall studs to accept these 5/16 by 4.5 inch lag bolts. And you want to make sure that you're anchoring these into the wall studs, because that's going to make it a lot stronger. Now that we have this piece anchored to the wall and level, we can install the main body of the shelves by inserting the 3 pieces of conduit into the holes that we pre-drilled. And then I double check it to make sure it's perfectly level. And I built this floating shelf to bridge across this window so the cats can look outside, during the daytime. Now I'm installing the second shelf. Again, I marked and pre-drilled these holes with 1/4 inch drill bit to accept these 5/16 by 4.5 inch long lag bolts. And I made this shelf 18 inches wide so I would have 2 anchor points and could, anchor into the wall studs 16 inches on center. Miss Twink is inspecting the work to make sure that it's up to her standards. I hope you all found this video helpful. Thanks for watching Willow's World of DIY. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Until next time.